guys, and welcome back to Untitled Goose Game, the actual final one, where editing software strikes again, and I better check the next couple. Huh. We're doing real good, guys. We are, I promise. But at least we have music for this game, and I will probably be switching over to doing non-voiceover stuff but for games like Stray or but I was performing with a ribbon because I stole a ribbon from the lady's garden. Hello. You want me to bow? I guess I can. Perform the pub wearing a ribbon. Elegant. I am very elegant. You know how hard it was to steal this ribbon out of the garden? Because if I have the ribbon and the man sees it, he rips it off my neck. Very rude of him. No, ma'am, you're fine. She's mad. Why? Kinda unsure because she just had a snack. Maybe she's mad that the snack's gone. Yes, this stool. This freaking stool. I had to do it twice because I messed up the first time. I ended up looking at a walkthrough because I messed it up so many times. And still couldn't get it correct the first couple times. That was very annoying. Oh no. What happened? My red expo marker's not working anymore. I wonder if that's just the part of it that I was trying to get on. Yes, I ended up finding a pseudo solution to it, but it did not. This section was very annoying, and this is my pseudo solution: is that if you come at him while he is not expecting it, / come at him from an angle and run up to it and do the thing, then he doesn't expect it as much. But still, it's stupid. And then I get to steal the hat. I think I don't put it far. I don't think about it. Cheeky, steal the old man's woolen hat. But I think I end up not thinking about the fact that I need it again, so I end up leaving it, and then he grabs it again. Very, very, very annoying, I promise. But yeah. So now I need the toy boat that's up there. Nope, the flower is... What the hell? That flower is mine. Yep. Because I don't think about it until right about now that I need that hat. So now I get to do it again. And it was just as painful the second time as it was the first. Not fun. But that's okay. See, I don't get why sometimes it works and sometimes it does not. And if y'all can tell me, that would be great, because I've never actually been able to figure it out. She also may be mad. Hi. I don't know if you can see her staring at me. You can see the corner of her. I don't know if you can actually see her staring at me, though. Good girl. There we go. I finally stole the old man's woolen hat. And I think I do a couple of things with this. I just put it this far out so that nobody else grabs it. Because Lord knows I don't want to do that a third time. So I grabbed that. I grabbed the flower. And I think I also end up grabbing a box. But I think that's all I grabbed. I also realized that as soon as they put up the sign, there is a different way to get into this area without being in a box, and it is so much faster. So much faster. You literally have to wait about 5 minutes if you hit him at the wrong cycle in order to get the thing. Yes, I'm leaving, sir. No, ma'am. Settle. She's mad because she hasn't been able to play because she got not actually sick, just contagious. Crazy bug. Yeah, you. But she'll be able to go to daycare tomorrow. Yeah. Just getting to this point probably took me about 5-ish minutes because he takes so freaking long. That's why most of it's cut. Eh. What's wrong, Bug? She's got a paw over one ear, so half the time I think it's because she does not want to listen to me talk constantly. Because she wants to nap or do whatever the heck she wants to do. Um, but unfortunately, that's kind of why I gave you the snack. You just weren't supposed to eat it all that quickly. You're supposed to give me about an hour or so, and you gave me less than 40 minutes. You're probably right at 40 minutes. Also, this boat was annoying because it only goes up so far. And they decide that they're going to turn it off every time. So you basically have to fight constantly. Nope, you didn't see me. Rude. No. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to leave it so that I can grab the boat. You know. She's also probably slightly mad because the light's on. And not only do I tend to keep the light off, but also... Dang it. Give me the boat, ma'am. Give me the boat. You don't see me. Yeah. But I tend to keep the light off for a couple of reasons, but one of them is because she tends to get annoyed if she's trying to sleep and the light's on. So, aka she will whine at me nonstop. If nobody's in here, then she won't. But if she will if I'm in here. So, where'd they go? There you are. So, after this point, I tend to be more conscientious about how I do the boat. So it takes me a good couple tries to get them to leave, and then for me to turn on the water, and for them not to see me, for me to get the boat. Give me the boat. And I realized that if I hit that at a very specific angle, at a very specific time, then I can sometimes get it. But I'm trying to be really cautious about not being seen. Because otherwise it becomes a real pain in the butt. Which, it's also very weird about how it gets you to see an angle. Like, it never actually truly wants to cooperate with you. Clicking in on anything is kind of a pain in the butt. There we go. I finally got the toy boat. Now, I put it with all my other stuff. Forgot the boat was also there. Because I have so many things and I don't want to just do them one by one. I end up putting them all in the box. And then just dragging the box. Because all of these things are needed for one task or another. And I want to be lazy. Making sure that path is what I think it is. Because I don't want to have to drag the box all the way over here for it not to be what I think it is. Also, at one point or another, she may not be in that kennel anymore. Yeah, you. Nugget. Because all I have to do is get next pen. And then this area will be blocked off. Not because I think that not because I don't want her next to me, but because I have so many cords and so many hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment currently here. Because this is it's tech, it's art, it's gaming, all of the stuff is here. All of her stuff is over there, but all of my stuff is here. So, I have my tower is basically right under the desk, which means all of my cables are right under the desk, and I need her to not want to chew or even touch a cable, and until I am sure that she is not going to want to do that, she does not get to be here. But it'll basically be a pin that goes from the edge of my bed, which is right under that camera. Almost. It's a little bit further, but it's basically right under that camera. Across the front of my desk, and then to where her kennel hits / I'm thinking about actually just making a line that'll hit from over there to that wall. It'll eventually work, but until then. Right, it'll eventually happen, because I do have the money for it. I just, one, didn't realize I have the money for it, and two, don't quite know the dimensions yet. Me trying to get into this box is a pain in the butt, so I just got into it and then flipped it over. Which is still a pain in the butt because physics, aka what the heck? Both the items glitched through once I got into it, but put the boat under it and then pushed it under the thing. Lovely. Sail a toy boat under a bridge. Now time to put the flower over by the other flowers. Which last time we got the lily, I think, a rose, a tulip. So now I have a daisy. I think the only thing we need left is a chrysanthemum. I never know where to put this bow. It just exists. I wonder if it's to make the lady think that she's not missing a ribbon, but I don't know. Flip the box back over, put the bow in, and put the hat in. That way I don't have to fight to carry two things. I can just carry one. Yeah, eventually she may be actually roaming. I did clean my room and then proceeded to make it a mess again. But I have kind of a setup that I like. As long as she can keep her teethers to herself, then she should be fine. I forgot I'm off today. I bought something, but I could only have it when I'm off, and I'm off today. So I may actually. But now I get to drag the box all the way over. Double checking which path because I can't remember. And also triple checking to make sure that that's not one of the flowers, because I don't know what a chrysanthemum looks like. Or whatever it actually said. I don't know if it's chrysanthemum or not. But I don't know what it looks like. I think that's lavender. That purple stuff, I think it's lavender. I don't know what they're looking for, and I didn't until I looked it up. And yes, this may seem slow, but this is the quickest way to take both the box and the hat. Because theoretically I don't need the bow, but the box and the hat. Then the problem about the box is that it's too wide as it currently is to fit in the fence. So I basically fight with it constantly. But get the old man to throw the hat and the bow over the fence, and then grab the box. By the way, the physics ridiculousness that happens here. By the way, wooden fence, cardboard box, it shouldn't be that hard. But, it definitely is. And the way I get it through is pretty questionable because what the hell am I doing? But it works. Mainly. But now it's flipped the wrong way. Which, if I can get stuff to glitch through the bottom, I should be able to glitch through the bottom and get in the box. Don't look at me. No! Don't drink your tea. Read your newspaper so I can flip this thing. Rude, sir. Very rude. You gonna continue to read your newspaper or no? Thank you. Rude. Are we gonna go away? Oh my gosh. If physics can make it flip. No! Don't put your newspaper away! Fighting with this box is gonna be the bane of my existence. I can feel it. There we go. I also gotta make sure that he doesn't put the box over the fence before I get into it. There we go. Box. You see box. Yes, box. Rude. Intrepid. Get found out of the fence. Why is the hat over there? See? Blue bow on duck. I'm surprised that wasn't a task. To just switch the bows. Wear the red one and have the duck wear the blue one. I did not bring the glasses or the toothbrush over here, but that's because I had no clue what I was doing. You know what I need to do? I need to go find an old notebook because I have shorts ideas. Both of her. She's being a very good girl. And of gaming. The problem is I don't know where the gaming one is. I don't think I have it here. I don't know where it could be. Don't mind the crunchy for a second. Because, like, at one point or another, I started writing in this notebook. Hence why you may see some things about it. Because I did all my notes for the voiceovers for Hollow Knight in this notebook because there are so many things in Hollow Knight. But I also did some of my editing through this. I started with Todic, the ending of Todic, Tears of the Kingdom. The ending made me very mad, though. I have some notes about it. I just don't know. I need a dedicated notebook for some things, and I just don't have that. And I think that's my problem. Because I have notes about editing. Also, I'm stealing the toothbrush because that takes the place of the pipe. I don't know if I already stole the glasses, but I know I stole the toothbrush for that reason. But, I have video editing notes, short ideas, game thoughts. I have no clue what that picture is. Oh. Ideas for how to organize that cabinet. Or that dresser area. More video game stuff. Todic completion stuff. Oh, yes, there's the glasses and the toothbrush. So, should dress up the bust in just a second. But, also, I don't know if I have any more than that, but I still have way too many things in here. Oh, I have work stuff in here, too. Yeah. Pretty. Dress up the bust with things from outside the back garden. And I don't know if I would call that pretty. Oh, I also have my notes on how much Bandit would cost before she got here. Yeah, but this is the easier way to get in the garden because both of them care about it. Specifically, the older man cares about it. I can't remember why I'm back in here, but I am. More video editing stuff. My list. Which is, in all honesty, hilarious because we measured her one day. And she is definitely not that now. Yes, I was going through there to get to the chrysanthemum, which is right there. I don't know where my other notebook is. I'll eventually find it, I'm sure. I just don't know where it is. I have actually more work notes than I even thought. That's a game note about something that's, I don't even know should be on there. Oh, but it is. Click the 5 flowers. Beautiful. And I believe... Whoa. That's not it, because I think I saw one more thing. Squircle. Really sure I haven't done that. I think that may be the only thing I haven't done. Only because I wasn't quite sure how I was going to do it. Because it's in a section of the game that I haven't been to since the first time I crossed it, I don't think. So. Which is always fun. The boy is still looking for his glasses. Which is good, because I need that soccer ball. And now he won't fight me on it. Which at least I can push this soccer ball with my beak, even though, again, the physics of this game is very strange. If you would call them physics. Making sure that this is the correct direction. I don't know if it is. Probably means it's not. Yeah, but this is almost worse than the cabbage. It's like cabbage 2.0, where it's like not as bad in some circumstances and worse in others. And I get to do it near the shopkeep, who is always pissy about me. No, don't go closer. Go further. Don't mind me. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Slowly making our way. Slowly. Don't go that way. There we go. Up onto the curb. So I'm actually quite lucky that I made like a little thing there. Go. Up the thing. Up the thing. Thank you. Are you going backwards? I'll go backwards. See, like, the physics of this ball is very weird. I don't quite understand it, nor do I really understand how it works. I also can't remember which direction I'm going here. I think it's around. I think it's past the lady's garden on the other side. Me trying to, like, subtly... There we go. Me trying to move it slowly. Which I can't remember if the guy pushes the ball or throws the ball. I think he does, just because he throws everything. Oh, and by the way, if you wanted Uphill Chaos Part 2, don't worry, it's here. And it's worse. Okay, what the heck? Why? Why do we do this? Like, I get that it's a little bit of a breakpoint, but still. Make it stop. Please. There we go. I think we're mostly past that part now. But, it's a little bit more uphill chaos. Yeah. To go in there. Hello, sir. Do you see the ball? Ball. Well, ball? Yes, ball. Throw the ball. Thank you. Please don't. Please don't. No. 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 Why do we have a part 3? Theoretically, it's still part of part 2, but it's like in a different section of part 2. This part 2, part B. This doesn't feel right. No, I didn't want that. No, don't glitch through me. Don't go downhill. Nope. Sorry. Sorry about the, like, pause in talking. I was thinking about work, and I closed yesterday, and I was like, oh dear, did I actually forget something? I didn't mean to forget something, but did I forget something? No, I didn't, because I remember specifically struggling with that part of the thing. Because I do need to ask my boss if I forgot something. But I wasn't sure if I did. No, don't. I don't want the poster, I want the bowl, ma'am. Go up the hill, please. Please. Just go into the bushes. No, into the bushes. Nope, not down. Into the bushes. Yes, into the bushes. Come on, into the bushes. No. There you go. Now I've hit the easy part, which is just get the ball onto the thing. Score a goal. Nimble. That took way too long. And that is it. So hopefully you all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys!
Yeah.